inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tulane's offense will get the first crack at it here. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ward. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making...
Intercepted, and the 1st drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Green Wave. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Tulane now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ward. Oh, a lot of space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it in the middle, it's Ward. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line. And first down for the offense.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Turning on the Jets. tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Quarterback moving. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Power ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave. Great job by the back on the option.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet.
Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. This time he's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The give from the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It's complete. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Oh, what a move. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Moving away from pressure. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Trying to barge in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Tulane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
27, Houston, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quickly complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again.
Another first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
For the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Runs through the tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is one of the things.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you...
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have first crack at this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think that's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Grabbed over the middle. It's small. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the boot, looking for his man. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense drags him down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They'll give it to the back. Wide open spaces. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Makes the grab. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He makes the grab. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Fullback's got it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Back open in the middle. There he goes! Touchdown, Green Wave! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Horned Frogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Finding an escape route. And he avoids the tackle with the slide. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. He's got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. Looking to throw for it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they got it at the 34.
Timing has to be so good, but you're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Handoff from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's small. It's a seam wide open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The middle linebackers, because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Baker. It's a running room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught, and the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Osborne. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Here's the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He's loose. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Baker. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. offense gets set for second down. From the gun, running back on the move. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Takes it from the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Horned Frogs will keep this drive going. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. His drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. He'll take it himself. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He leaves it with his back. Jukes his way for more. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Ward. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, give on the inside. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. A They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He's got him in the flat, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wideout trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 11 over Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to get it through the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They want that clock to run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's small. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They just keep firing. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Baker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Osborne. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off play action. Looking for the score. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.